It's a very peaceful and very wonderful energy, the energy of these meditation classes. And I think in this world that we live in, we all deserve some peace, some inner love, some joy, an island of civility. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? I'm always pretty good at giving talks, but today I seem to be a little without words. And if people have questions, it'll probably get me going. If not, okay. There'll be a class on Sunday, and I just very grateful that you all attend these classes and we can sit here and do this inner work together. And as I say a lot, take it home with you. You know, take this energy. And by that I mean take the energy, let it be part of your life. You know, I don't mean do the double breathing, what you're doing, just the energy, the chakra system, the development of a chakra system. You know, don't leave it behind and allow it to really guide things you do in your life. Because that's really the essence of what this class is all about. It's not about me being a teacher or guru or, you know, and it's not about anything like that. It's about people building a strong inner life. And the energy that enables us to build a strong inner life is this energy we feel right now in this class. It's a Shakti, it's not Stuart, it's spirit, it's God, you know. It's none of us, it's really God. It works best when there's none of us. You know, we're not bringing our ego, our minds, or what we think is right or wrong. You're just opening and surrendering and let the energy heal us inside. That's what this is about. Less of us, the more there is of God.
Stuart, can I ask a question?
Of course.
So I think I experienced that it's like it's almost like every second time it's working very well, and then I think maybe then I have like a good experience, and then the next time I become so eager. It's like, oh, okay, now I want this again. And then like,
Oh, but listen, dear, don't, you know, what you experience today or last class, you're not going to have the same experience in the next class. So if you try to replicate the experience, first of all, you're going to destroy the experience. You know, you open to the newness. That experience is just a step on a ladder in your growth. And if you use it that way, you know, you open in the next class and there'll be a new experience, a new level of inner work that will come to you. And there won't be any disappointment because you can't replicate what happened 3 days ago. You know, today is a completely different time, different period in time and space and life. And we've been through 2 days of experience. We bring something new here. And that's what you have to open to. Don't try to replicate what took place 2 days ago, because you're not going to be able to do it. But open, use it as a building block for today. And then if the class isn't as strong as it was 2 or 3 classes, It's just the way the energy is. It means something in you has a little bit more resistance today than you did a few days ago. And that's not negative. It just teaches you how to work past your resistance. Teaches you how to get past yourself. I mean, these are very important things you just asked, because people always ask me that question. 3 days, I had this incredible class. It was full of all kinds of miracles and visions, and I never felt energy. And today I feel like I'm, clawing my way through a mountain, and I go through the same thing. So it's just a matter of understanding that one kind of class is not better than another. Each class teaches you how to work on yourself, because in every class we are different. We are a little bit different, and we bring a different kind of energy to the class. So don't ever get disappointed or upset with yourself, or I want it the way it once was. Nothing is the way it once was. There's a thing in the Bible, through a glass darkly. When you look at the past, you look through a glass darkly, because you can never see exactly the way it took place, even if it's 2 hours ago. Everything is renewal. It's different. It's new. It's, a new experience we have. And if we open to it that way, it teaches us how to transcend ourselves, how to go to a higher level. And we don't live with what was, because what was is a shadow. It exists in the past. The past doesn't exist anymore. What is what we're trying to embrace, the moment. And every moment is unique. Every moment is a new expression of God's creative energy. I hope that's clear, because I think this is really important, because so many people conjure up visions of what was and live in what was, and they always live in a state of disappointment, because what goes on today will never be what was. It is what is, not what was. I mean, these are like philosophical questions that philosophers have been asking themselves since the beginning of time, But the answer is very simple. Just open to the moment. Live in the now. I mean, they've written all these books, Be Here Now, The Power of Now, very popular books, And the now is the only thing we really have.
It's 2:00.
And in this meditation, it's clear that the now is because if you try to replicate what was, you're never going to be able to do it. If you just open to yourself in this moment, it'll be a whole different level of experience. And there's always another element to growth. It's always 3 steps forward, 1 step back. It's always like that. You have growth, and then you fall back a little bit. And the problem is not to identify with falling back a little bit. It's seeing the 2 steps forward that you've taken. That's really where you have to find. Look where I was 3 days ago. I mean, I always look at myself where I was the day before I met my spiritual teacher. And the very thought of going back to being the way I was then inspires me to work so deep on myself that I don't care what the level of commitment it has to be. I certainly will make that commitment to serve God, just because of that simple remembrance of exactly the way I was before I met my teacher. And that's a long time ago. It inspires me to never to want to go back to that. Does anyone else have a question? I hope that's clear. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask. Okay, again, thank you, bless you all, and I just have deep gratitude for these classes, for seeing you all here, and there'll be a meditation again on Sunday. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and bless you and take it home with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome. Ciao.